what's your tolerance back my Raw review for February 16th, 2026, and also his President's Day also. And yeah, Raw was in the FedEx Forum in Memphis, Tennessee, and all that. And that's all I have to say really about this. I already made a list on the next countdown video, and I won't tell you what it is because something that's something nobody really talked on about this, but get to that. Anyways, then we actually start with the Usos kicking off Raw. I'm like, why? But then they get interrupted by Paul Heyman and the Vision and all that, and then they talk about what happened last week on Raw and all that, and then Theory says it will really original to do a Masked Man gimmick and all that, and then Bald Eagle comes out, and then they say Braun Strowman deserves to be in the Elimination Chamber, which he'll get that opportunity next week and all that. And then LA Knight comes out, and I'm like, saying to Austin Theory, you screw him. Theory's not going to Elimination Chamber or WrestleMania and all that. And it's up a 6-man tag match. Holla, playa. Between LA Knight and the Usos versus the Vision, and the Vision won. What the And then Logan Paul grabs Michael Cole's headset and all that, and then the Masked Man attacks. Curb stomps Logan Paul on the table. It's Seth Rollins underneath the mask. But, yeah. Also, there's this fucking crate. It says it's not going to be open until the 28th, which has to be an Elimination Chamber. Anyways, the match was what it was, a 2 out of 5. Anyways, then Raw, there'll be more qualifying matches, whatever. And then Pierce says, El Grande is upset he's not being in an Elimination qualifying match. Americano wants an Intercontinental title match, and I'm like, oh, he's probably going to lose because of the other one. I hate this storyline already. But speaking of that I don't hate, this Elimination qualifying match, where Asuka won by making Bayley tap out, and also Natalia was there for some reason. Yeah, Asuka won. That's actually a good thing. I was like, okay, this is a good sign and all that, but and yeah, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. It was a good match. Anyway, then Obafemi is with Raw GM Bald Eagle's office, and then he says he needs time to clear, and then Femi goes sleep, and then Rusev stands in his way and all that. And then we get the Liv Morgan interview, which all that. And then Dirty Dom comes in, and Cole isn't happy to see him and all that. And then Stanley Bakir comes in, and he talks trash to her in Spanish, and then this like Morgan crying and all that, and I'm like, just have her pick Stephanie Bakir, not Jade Cargill, and move on. Because we all know she's not fighting Jade Cargill. First off, that's a heel versus heel match. Who the fuck wants to see that at Wrestle fucking Mania? But yeah, then CM Punk comes out, he says, and the curve starts 2K26, which is going to be out like, what, 4 weeks now? Well, early access will be on March 6th, but officially it'll be available on the 13th. After my birthday and all that. That's the same March 12th, by the way. You'll see Destination X 06 on there. Spoiler alert. But you obviously know I'm doing the rest of the TNA pay-per-views in 2006 and 2011. And all that, he talked about, the remaining event of WrestleMania will be CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. Isn't jeopardized, it makes it even better. It sounds all that. And then Finn Balor comes out with the other two, with Dom and JD McDonough. I was like, oh my god, not this bullshit again. But then Finn does not want to attack Punk and all that, and that was it. Punk goes on the apron, Balor holds Mysterio and McDonough back, and Punk walks off. Why? We all know Finn's not going to win the World Heavyweight Championship. They're not going to do another triple threat match at WrestleMania again with Punk and Roman. Anyways, then Eagles trying to Rear get interview and all that, and then the Kabuki Warriors interrupt them, and Asuka screams Kyrie at him. I heard. What the fuck did I just say? Asuka yells at Kyrie after she left the screen and all that. Of course. Then we get the number contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship. And I'm like, oh, it's gonna be Penta, is it? And it's Penta. I can see that a mile away, and he defeats the Luve Kaiser version of El Grande of fuckery. I'm getting sick of seeing this match over and over again. And also, the Chad Gable version interferes and helps Penta win. Seriously, what the fuck? It was still a fine. It was just a fine match. Again, I give it a 3 also. And then Liv is sitting in Dominic's arms. Raquel wants to help her and pulls her away. JD says he wants to help Finn become World Heavyweight Champion and all that. Again, he's not going to win the fucking title in Elimination Chamber. Then we get the best part about Raw at this point. The AJ Lee address comes out. AJ Lee comes out. Sorry. Last week she comes out of Immortal Support and all that. And then Becky comes out, and before that, AJ Lee wants to face the best of the best, like Bayley, Lyra, Rhea, Io, the Kabuki Warriors, Charlotte, and Alexa Bliss, etc. And then Becky comes out, does not want to hit AJ Lee, doesn't want to brawl her, and then she doesn't want to fight Memphis and all that. Or she doesn't fight Memphis and all that. Which, yeah. Honestly, that's probably going to be the sleeper match of the Elimination Chamber. Next week, there'll be a tribute to AJ Styles. Oh, but AJ the weird coincidence. Then at the other Elimination Chamber qualifying match for the men's side, I was praying to fucking Shao Kahn and God himself saying, do not have Gunther win this. Do not have Gunther win this. I'm going to say his fucking ass on fire next month and all that in the Inferno match because it's back in the series. The good news is, he didn't win. So I pray for that. Javon is won. That's another plus. But this was just Gunther just toying with them, and that was boring as fuck. Dragon Lee comes. Dragon Lee comes out of nowhere and attacks Gunther with the rain bell. And all that, and that lets Javon qualify to be in the same place where Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and LA will be in the Elimination Chamber match. Sorry, my nose is a little. Never mind. Yeah, that was the end of Raw. The main event is not that special. It was a 2 out of 5. Yeah, Raw was. What? It was alright. C plus. I'll give it. Yeah, I'll give it a C plus. So yeah, I'll do my countdown list tomorrow and not tell you what it is. And then Wednesday, I'm saying, or Wednesday, by the way, will be Showdown episode 100 and I want to say 115, something like that. And then Thursday, my second show, you can start clicking channel on that one. You'll see TNA Against the Laws 2011. And then the week after, WWE No Way Out 2006. And moving on to the March and all that. But that's going to be it for now. Like this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel, notification bell as well in there. Bye-bye.